Hi guys, I'm Michelle and this is your Love Your Body series. So today we're going to start out sitting down on the mat and we're just going to take a few minutes to take a couple of deep breaths in and out and really get in touch with ourselves. So go ahead, close those eyes, inhale those arms up and above the head. Breathing in as you inhale, exhale, hands down towards your heart center. And a few more times. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, hands down, heart center. Inhale, hands up. And then exhaling down towards your heart center. Inhaling up. Nice deep breaths as you exhale down, nice and full. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Now staying here with your eyes kept closed, continuing to breathe those nice deep breaths in and out. As your hands stay at your heart center and you just breathe, allowing yourself to sit here and simmer in this moment, right here, right now. And as you continue to breathe, on each inhale, I'd like you to say, I love. And on each exhale, internally say something that you love about yourself. Inhaling the words internally, I love. And then exhaling what you love about yourself. Continuing to breathe like this for a few more moments. Those nice deep breaths in and out. Really thinking of wonderful things that you love about yourself. You are a strong, awesome, amazing being of light. You can do anything that you're put at the test to do. Three more nice deep breaths like this. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, I love. Exhaling what you love. Breathing it all in. And loving it all out. Opening up those eyes. Inhale those arms up. Reach, 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 reach. Gazing up. And then exhale down as we're going to work these shoulders in. We're getting a little kitten love over here too. And then work into those elbows. So opening up this heart and the chest as you expand this area. And really open up those arms now as we swim backwards. Breathing into this. You can even one at a time. Or kind of vary it. Just enjoy it. Coming back into those shoulders. Inhaling up. And exhaling those hands down. Sitting here for just 1 second as you breathe in this stillness, in this place, in this moment. And then start to bring it forward. So you can even give it a thumbs up. Little tiny dance party in place. Enjoying this, working into those shoulders, working those elbows in a little bit to this, and then working those arms. Breathing into this, swimming forward. Widening it out and just enjoying the moment. Bringing it back to those elbows and then just those shoulders, do a tiny little dance party, and then coming back to stillness as we always should with everything that we're doing in our life. Just bringing it back to ourselves. Closing those eyes and breathing here again. In this space, in this moment, right here, right now. All you have to do right now is just breathe. Go ahead, open up those eyes. And bring it into your tabletop position. Come back sitting onto those heels in our hero's pose. We're just going to work into our neck a little bit. So bringing those shoulders down, we tend to scrunch everything up and then our neck gets scrunched in. So dropping those shoulders down, I'm going to drop that neck down off to the side and then roll it back behind you over to the side and then back over to the same side we started on. So working just the back of the neck to start. Just nice and gently here. Bringing it back up to center, dropping the head forward, rolling over to one side, and then making a smiley face with the head over to the other side. Dropping down in front, smiling over to the other side, even perhaps bringing that along your face. One more time. And back to center. Nice job. We can go ahead and work into those wrists a little bit here, opening up those fingers. We can have some spirit fingers with this, rolling them around and around, and then working into the other way, working those fingers, breathing here, enjoying each moment, enjoying each movement. That's something I love about my body, is that it can move. Not everybody is as lucky, so I get to move my fingers, I get to move my arms and my shoulders and my legs so very well, and I appreciate that about my body. Coming forward into your tabletop position, let's work into some cat and cows, arching that back, opening it up, giving it some love, and dropping that belly, gazing forward. A few more times like this, really opening up that back, feeling it, making some space in there, and then dropping that belly down and gazing forward. Coming on up into that cat back. So like we're a nice scared cat, and then dropping down into a nice cow belly. Really let that belly come down. Fill it up. Allow those lungs to expand. Give them some love. And then arching back up. And then dropping back down. Breathing in deep. One more time. Let's come on up. And drop back down. And push back into our child's position. Dropping that forehead down, allowing those ears to come in between those hands, but not dropping all the way down where we're breaking our neck. Keeping that head almost as if you're going to gaze forward, but you're staring straight at the mat like, I'm very comfortable right now. Sitting back onto those heels, extending with strong arms in front of you. Ears should be in line with those arms as we breathe here. Few more moments. When we talk about giving our body some love, we really want to give it a lot of oxygen, because then it can do its work. And then arching up into that cat back, bending those elbows, coming down to chaturanga arms, and coming all the way down to the mat. So working yourself into the mat a little bit here, making your way into the middle. Breathing here with those nice chaturanga arms, coming up into a nice little baby cobra. So just barely coming up with the back here. And as you're coming up, I want you to extend forward to the front of the mat. And plant those hands down. Really come forward as if you're a snake. You're going to stick its tongue out and you're like, I'm going to go further, but I have to slither. So coming down and then gazing up. Rising up here as far as you can. You're not probably going to go very far. Just enjoying that extension though. Tucking those toes under, pushing up and back into that child's pose. Extending again here. Same thing. Lengthening with that spine. So really feeling that head go further and further out. Walking those hands so you're back, but this head is still reaching for the other end of the mat. So as we find length in our bodies, it allows that space and opening breathing into it, sending it some oxygen. A few more deep breaths in and out. And then arching up into that cat back, coming back forward, dropping down to chaturanga arms, all the way down to the mat here. Nose facing down towards the mat, bringing those shoulders back, those scapulas or the tree bones that are holding your shoulder blades up there, pulling them in together so they're kissing each other like little fish. So you're almost pulling yourself up actually by bringing your scapulas in together. So bringing those shoulder heads in towards one another and behind you. Breathing here, your fingertips should be in line underneath with your shoulder blades. And drop on down. Bringing those hands in front of you, drop that forehead down and relax everything here. And if you noticed, as you relaxed everything, what muscles behind you started to relax? If you did not notice, let's do it again. Bringing those hands back underneath those shoulder blades here. Rising up, gazing forward, and breathing here in our baby cobra. We're taking it nice and easy today. We're giving our body some love. Sometimes we push it so hard. Today, we're just going to relax and enjoy it. So extending here, really lengthening, finding that length. So there should be no crunching in the lower back, no crunching in the neck. These shoulder blades are back behind us. That's what's actually helping us lift up. And then bringing those arms back forward, dropping that forehead down and relax. What did you feel relax there? Breathing deep. And then go ahead, bring those fingertips back underneath your shoulder blades here, bringing those shoulder blades together. So if you felt your glutes and your legs, relax. This time I want you to think about those body parts and relax them right now as you just work those shoulder blades together and extend forward with the spine. So there should be no crunching in the lower back. Release those glutes right now. You can do this. Release those legs. Breathe. Extend. Bring those arms forward in front of you. Drop that head down and now relax. How was that? Yeah, that's how it should feel. Bring those hands back under, tuck those toes under, push up and back into your child's position. Breathe here. Even though we're lying on our bellies and then lying in child's pose, we're actually still working pretty hard with those muscles. If you're not feeling anything yet, then let's do it again. You can always push rewind. Walk it on up into your hero's position. Inhale those arms all the way up. Gazing up, and then exhale, hands down, heart center. Breathing here. Walking it forward to the center of your mat. Just going to do a couple of dancing camels to open up our heart. We worked into our spine a little bit, pulling up into that. Working our heart and working our shoulders back. So just taking your left hand, guiding it over to the right side as if you're going to shake somebody's hand. Swoop it to dust off that mat and then bring it back around you, swooping it over to that right side. Same thing, right hand, go over to the left side to shake somebody's hand, swoop it off, dust your mat, and bring it back behind you over to that left side. Left arm, swoop back around, and right arm comes up. Swoop back around, left arm comes up. Shake someone's hand. So now we're going to bow down as we do this. Each arm follows one another, coming up and around. And then gently, as you're coming up, into a few more. Coming down, bowing down, gazing all the way up, following that hand, watching those fingers float around. The left one comes up, watching them. They're doing something magical with your spine, and you don't even know it. You're working into this. And breathing. Are you breathing? I hope so. And enjoying. Coming back to center, tucking those toes under. From here, you have a few options. So placing those hands on the bottom of the lower back. So as if your bottom is a little shelf. You're just going to gaze here. Breathe it in. To tuck the toes under is giving you a little bit more support. Placing those hands on the bottom is giving you some support, and gazing up. Same things with those shoulders, heads here. You're going to take your shoulder heads from the front and then guide them back behind you. Planting those hands back on that ledge back there and opening up those shoulders. Opening up those wrists. And if the neck allows, gazing all the way up to the ceiling and breathing here. Something to start our Love Your Body month off. Love it all in is a little heart opening. So just opening up that chest, coming back to center, inhaling those hearts to center, sitting back on those heels in hero's position. Inhale those arms up. And exhale, hands down to heart center. Breathe here. This is where your options come in. Opening up those eyes, coming back up, tucking those toes under if you'd like to. Inhale those arms up. And then exhale them down to your sides. Planting your hands either on that ledge and opening up again. And gazing towards the ceiling. Or planting one hand at a time on those heels here. So bringing those shoulder blades back towards each other. Gazing up. And allowing that neck to just rest where it wants to without any sharp pains. Breathe here. Nice and deep, even though it might feel constricted. One more nice deep breath. Releasing with one hand and then the other, coming on up. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, hands down, heart center. Breathing deep and enjoying. You can take it one level further if you'd like to, or even stay with the ledge, or go to the second level of the camel, planting those hands down on the mat and opening up that heart here. Even staying in this position is an option to just allow yourself to just sit and breathe. Remember, bringing those shoulder heads back behind you with those scapulas back there with each one. So tucking the toes under, planting that right foot and planting the left hand on that left foot, bringing those shoulder blades back towards each other and then dropping the head back and breathing deep. And then releasing when you're ready. Coming on up. Coming forward into our child's pose. Dropping that head down. Arching up into that cat back. Extending those legs back out. Dropping back down here. Coming up into our Sphinx position. So just on your forearms here. Untucked toes behind you. Same thing. Lengthening the spine, so there should be no crunching at this lower back. It should all come from here, all the way, shooting out energy from the top of your head. Breathing. And letting go. Walking yourself back up. Coming back to the center of your mat, finding a nice comfortable seat. Inhaling those arms all the way up, gazing up, exhaling hands down, heart center. Taking another nice deep breath in. And exhale it completely. I love that my body allows me to move today. I love the way that it allows me to move. And I love me. I hope you find the love in you and let it shine right from each corner of your mouth. Gazing down at the hands, taking a nice deep breath in. With a nice smile on your face, opening up those eyes, gazing up with love and light. Namaste.